Dubai's real estate market is booming, and if you're thinking about investing here, you've probably come across these two terms, freehold and leasehold. But what do they really mean? Which one is better for you as buyer or investor? And could taking the wrong option cost you money in the long run? Today, I'll break down the key differences between freehold and leasehold, their pros and cons, and which one makes the most sense for your investment goals. Stick around because by the end of this video, you will know exactly where and how to invest wisely in Dubai. Let's start with freehold properties. These are the ones that offer full ownership. This means that when you buy a freehold property, you own the unit and the land it's built on forever. There are no restrictions on selling, renting, or passing it down to your heirs. Now, here's something important for foreign investors. Not all areas in Dubai allow freehold ownership. Dubai has designated specific freehold zones where foreigners can purchase a property without any restrictions. To give you a few examples, some of these areas include downtown Dubai, Dubai Marina, Jumeirah Village Circle, and Palm Jumeirah and the new Palm Jebel Ali. Freehold properties are the most popular choice because they appreciate in value over time, they qualify you for a residency visa if you meet the criteria, and you have complete freedom to use, rent, or sell the property. However, there's a catch. They're usually more expensive. Because freehold areas are highly sought after, they're usually priced higher than leasehold properties. Now, let's talk about leasehold properties. These are properties that you lease for a certain period, usually up to 99 years. And unlike freehold, here you don't own the land, just the right to use it for the certain period. Leasehold properties are usually found in areas like Deira, Al Karama, Mirdif, and some parts of Jumeirah. The biggest advantage? Lower prices. Leasehold properties are typically more affordable than freehold properties in the same location. You can still sell your lease, so it's not a complete loss, and it's great for expats who want to live in Dubai but don't need full ownership. However, there are a few downsides you should be aware of. You need the owner's approval for major renovations or modifications. When the lease expires, ownership reverts back to the landowner unless extended, and leasehold properties usually don't qualify for investor visas. So, if you're thinking long-term, leasehold might not be the best option unless you get a great deal. Alright, now let's break it down side by side. The pros of freehold are full ownership, it can be rented or sold freely, and it's eligible for residency visas. The cons are that it's more expensive and limited to specific areas. Now, the pros of leasehold are lower cost and availability in prime areas. The cons are that the ownership expires after the lease period and you need the owner's approval for major modifications. So, which one is better for you? If you want long-term appreciation, control, and full ownership, then freehold is the way to go. But if you're looking for an affordable option in a prime location and you're fine with leasing for a certain period, then leasehold might be worth considering. Let me give you a real-world example. I recently had a client who was torn between two completely different options. A luxury leasehold apartment in Jumeirah with stunning sea views, high-end facilities, and a prime location, or a standalone villa in the valley by A'mar, which is still off-plan, but full freehold ownership and one of Dubai's most promising upcoming family communities. Now, the leasehold apartment in Jumeirah was already built and ready to move in. But the downside? It was leasehold, which means ownership reverts back in 99 years. On the other hand, the valley by A'mar is a freehold investment, meaning he would own it forever. And since it's still off-plan, there's huge potential for appreciation. Ultimately, he chose the valley because he was looking for long-term value and ownership. But the decision really depends on your goals. There you have it, guys. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more insights about Dubai's real estate market. And if you need a more personalized advice, you can get on a 30-minute consultation call with me by simply clicking on the link below.